can you share the significance of your exhibition, Lehgato?
So I called the exhibition Lehgato. It's a play on the word legato, and I've added the H to it for Leh, which basically means continuity or to continue. And I did this because I want this exhibition to be like the connecting point between my past work and whatever future I have with photography. So I want this to be like the bridge that connects those two.
And you visited Leh-Ladakh recently, so why did you choose Leh-Ladakh as your destination?
I've always been told that it's like a photographer's paradise, and I've seen beautiful pictures, so I wanted to go there myself and see what it was all about. And it's true, it is a photographer's paradise, and I got lovely pictures.
I've also heard that in Leh-Ladakh, every frame conveys a different story. So can you share some of your stories with us?
That's absolutely true. I think one picture that immediately comes to mind is this picture of two mountains, and it has a sign right in front of it that says first view of the world famous Pangong Lake.
Okay.
And so the drive from Leh to Pangong Lake is about 6 hours. It's mostly uphill, it's very rocky, and it's not a very comfortable drive. But that sign is the first time that you see the lake, and it's beautiful and bright blue, and it just makes the whole trip worth it.
So at the age of 19, you have visited Leh-Ladakh now. And I'm sure there would be many more other places which you want to go. As a photographer, you want to explore these places. So what are these places you want to visit?
Austria has always been my dream destination,
Oh, wow.
so I would love to go there soon. And in India, I've been told that I should go to Lahaul and Spiti, and I also want to go to Bengal. These are two places that I still haven't been.
Wow. To take better pictures, what is your technique? Like, how do you manage to get better pictures from the earlier ones?
I'm entirely self-taught, so everything I've learned is through trial and error, and that's what I continue to do. I keep experimenting with settings, and I keep tweaking things on my camera to see what combination of all the possible settings can get me the best results.
Okay.
And when I do find something that works for a particular kind of light or whatever, I make a mental note so that I know exactly what to do next time.
And you make a conscious effort to not to repeat those errors again?
Yeah, absolutely. I try to make sure that I don't keep making the same mistakes.
Same errors, yeah. Wow. So which are the photographers that have influenced you in your photography plus your thinking too?
It would be very difficult. It would be very difficult for me to name just one or two photographers.
Yeah.
But I think I've been following a lot of portrait photographers, and their work really inspires me because that is the main area that I'm interested in. And when I see how they are capturing expressions, it makes me think that maybe I can do something a little differently to make my pictures just as good.
So you are much more inspired by the other photographers too.
Yeah.
Exactly what you want to say with your photographs, and how do you manage to do that?
Photography is a universal language, and I think a lot of that comes from how it's able to capture things that words can't really capture. And so when I click a picture, I try to see if it'll convey the same feelings that I had when I saw the thing in person, or if it captures my experience.
Yeah.
And if I feel like the picture will be able to recreate a certain emotion for whoever is looking at it, then I think I've succeeded.
What was your experience working with Dalai Lama as an official videographer for a day?
So I shadowed him for a day. I got to watch him speak to the public, and I sat with him as he attended the prayer ceremony at the Lotus Temple. And it was just an amazing experience. He had this aura around him that makes you feel so hopeful, and it makes you feel like there is good in the world.
Absolutely, yeah.
And he's a very wise man. I had a very short conversation with him, but even that conversation was very eye-opening. It was a great experience for me.
Lovely. So, what would be some tips you would give to a beginning photographer?
I would say that they shouldn't be limited by what other people have done,
Okay.
or what other people have said they were not able to do,
Yeah.
and that they should just try to do their own thing, and don't be afraid to make their own mistakes.
Yeah.
Because if they have an idea that they think will be difficult to execute it, but they still go ahead and try, then they might stumble upon something that's really great, especially if nobody's done it before.
Yeah. But if a photographer doesn't know about the technology, so can you tell us where he could get the knowledge about camera or?
There are a lot of resources online
Okay,
that can
yeah,
tell
absolutely.
people everything they need to know. And otherwise, it's always possible to talk to other people who may be more experienced,
Yes.
and learn from their experiences. And information is everywhere. You just have to look for it.
Okay. So you just have to access the internet.
Yeah.
Is there something you always ask to yourself before pushing the camera button?
I ask myself what the picture will convey. Will
Okay.
it convey, like I said, an emotion? Does it capture my experience? Will it recreate a certain feeling in another person? Or does it tell a story? Because every picture tells a story.
And you just go by your intent.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you.
you.